And don't even get me started on the Elder Guardians. Since you have no way of transporting them, and you'd probably have to carry them over thousands of blocks over land and sea just to get them into your prison. Increments. They would all eventually sync up and act like just one Elder Guardian, rendering everything useless.
No, God!
So, are the Elder Guardians cheating? Pretty much.
Okay.
Since every guard seems to be in a different time zone, and believe me, arranging that sort of thing is nearly impossible.
Okay.
And maybe some milk. Once I come through the portal, so for this I'm going to pull out my secret weapon. I'm going to chunk ban the guards. And what I did was attach a little device to the top of the prison in a specific chunk that chunk bans anyone inside these chunks. But Mythrodak, how did you get to that specific part of the prison? Aren't there outer chunk ban walls that would stop anyone from entering? Why yes, but what I used to bypass this incredible menace was I built up a bit, and then I right-clicked. And this chunk ban works on them and not me because the first decon hallway and the bed gate are separated by a chunk border, which means that they will be banned, and I will be the only one left.
No! No!
Says, which further proves my point that these guys don't know what the heck they're doing. So anyways, it should take 15 minutes to get the chunk ban started because I set the hopper clocks to 15 minutes, and once everyone is banned, I will break this top obsidian, throw my items into this little space of the enchantment table, and then place the obsidian back. It can also be faster with milk. Now you may be wondering, Mythrodak, how are you going to get yourself out of this one? Well, the answer is simple. Deception. Obama Man once said to me when the prison was first released that if you get out by manipulating the guards, I'ma be angry, grrr. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. It's not even that hard. With a few minutes left until the chunk ban stops, I'm going to disconnect, and then as soon as all the other guards get online, I'm going to get on as well. Basically making them think that I got banned too, and in the voice call I can be like, "What the frick happened guys, I can't join your world, argh," while I'm breaking their bed trap, and they will most likely think it was a chunk ban malfunction or a server error. Hopefully the guards shouldn't be suspicious. And boom, I got the items past the first kill check. And if you think that the guards could hear me picking up the items and then trigger a lockdown, I'd say it's gonna be a bit difficult to hear this over this. Anyways, then I go through this one-person door and up to the next bed trap. Then I do the exact same thing for the second bed trap. And this one is a lot easier because the second decon hallway and guard hallway are separated by a chunk like right on the block, so it's gonna be pretty easy. I originally had another plan for this last part since I was alone in the hallway, but when I did a normal entry with the actual guards, they had Sven wait in the hallway for me, instead of waiting in the pit like the handbook says. actually going to kill the guard who accompanies me. Also, the guard always has to walk behind me because in 1.16 players' hitboxes kind of mess me up walking past him in the hallway, plus it's safer for the guards. But on the last door, I go through and then place the shulker in the gap between me and the guard. It doesn't really matter when you place the shulker, you could put it in front of you instead, and then, hopefully before he has time to react, I open my shulker and take out a Totem of Undying and 4 to 5 damage potions. This should be hopefully enough to kill a guard, even if they ate a god apple right before this. And when the guard is dead, all I do is take everything else out of the shulker and then instantly start breaking this sign. And then I place an obsidian block here. This blocks the guard from the top coming down to me, and it will actually suffocate them in their own trap if they try to go down. Then I place obsidian at the visitor level of the pit, then I put obsidian up here, and then break this sign and put obsidian here. Now the guards can't get to me from either side.
Okay.
And what I do is use the trapdoor to go into the east cell shaft. Then I drink milk and break the netherite block. Thankfully, I can pull this off in time, because the guards, once again, have created their own weaknesses. And they will have to mine 2, if not 3 obsidian to get to me, and I can break 1 netherite block a lot faster than they can break 3. And no matter how many handbooks you write, and no matter how many orders that every guard memorizes, you simply cannot account for every possible action taken by the prisoner. And the guards will have no idea what to do because the specific situation isn't in the handbook. But Mythrodak, in the quick reference handbook, it says that the guard would be in the cell observation tunnel for the cell. Even if they were monitoring the east cell, then they wouldn't be able to see me because the composter glitch here wasn't designed to look that way. And I'll be in and out too quickly before they can realize anything. But what if they saw the items you dropped? Well, items from above are pretty hard to see, and this cell is dark and shadowy, not to mention filled with water. Items from above are pretty hard to see. They will most likely notice me breaking into the west cell, and they will probably put me in the exact opposite cell of the one that I wanted to go in.
Okay.
But the east cell is the one that I've been banking on this whole time. But I could really just place more obsidian and do this to every single cell just to be safe. Or I could even set up yet another chunk ban timer and do this all when they're offline just to be safe. There's literally so many options for me to do, but I just throw them down. And once the guards have thoroughly killed me 100 times, chunk banned me, guilt tripped me, and spat in my cereal, then I finally go down to the actual pit, and here I need to get killed to get into the cell. Good. I got all the items.
2 hours later.
I face 3 or 4 guards. Realistically, I'd just click this bed and then kill myself to get outside of the prison. But I need to teach these guys a lesson.